The Matrix 5 movie begins when the world is calm, or so it seems. Years after Neo's apparent sacrifice, humanity has enjoyed a period of uneasy peace. Machines and humans coexist under fragile treaties, but the Matrix still exists, subtly upgraded, and far more manipulative. In a small underground resistance, rumors begin to spread that the One is not truly gone, only dormant. Among them is a young tech-savvy woman named Kira. Obsessed with Neo's legend, Kira stumbles upon encrypted code in the Matrix that resembles Neo's digital signature. Her curiosity turns into obsession as she begins tracing signals that shouldn't exist. During one of her dives into the Matrix, she sees flickers of a man trapped inside, one who doesn't know who he is. Convinced it's Neo, she starts decoding a suppressed protocol buried by the machines. But her activities trigger alerts within the system's new overseer, an AI known as Sable. Sable is unlike any previous antagonist, emotionally adaptive, and designed to prevent a second Neo event. It dispatches its agents to contain Kira. Meanwhile, Kira seeks help from Niobe, now an elder stateswoman in the real world, who warns her against digging too deep. But Kira's drive is unrelenting. She recruits a rogue programmer named Rafa, who once worked with the machines during the peace. As they delve deeper, Kira and Rafa find that Neo was never deleted. His consciousness was split and hidden within layers of the Matrix as a failsafe by the Oracle. The Oracle, now weakened and fragmented, makes contact with Kira through a symbolic dream. She tells Kira that Neo's return depends not just on code, but belief, the very thing that sparked the first revolution. Kira and Rafa locate a forbidden sector in the Matrix called the Mirror Zone, a digital limbo where fractured minds are stored. There, they discover echoes of past fighters, including glimpses of Morpheus, Trinity, and others. Kira finally locates Neo, locked in an illusion, living a fabricated life with Trinity and unaware of his past. Every time she tries to wake him, the system resets the illusion. Sable intensifies its control, corrupting code in the real world to start sabotaging the human city from within. Niobe and her crew prepare for possible war again. But Kira decides to take a bold step. She volunteers to merge part of her consciousness with Neo's dream, risking her identity to reach him. Inside, she becomes part of his illusion, gradually planting doubts in his mind. Neo begins questioning his perfect reality. Strange memories haunt him, of fights, choices, sacrifices. Trinity in the illusion also begins sensing that something is off. Kira's persistent presence begins to fracture the fabricated world. Sable detects the anomaly and starts collapsing. The Mirror Zone. They have only minutes left before it all crashes. In a final emotional confrontation, Kira tells Neo the truth and offers him a choice: stay in his illusion, or return to a broken world that still needs him. Trinity, sensing her real self beneath the mask, urges him to go. Neo awakens, disoriented but enlightened, just as the Mirror Zone collapses. Kira is nearly lost, but Neo pulls her out in a blinding flash. Back in the real world, Neo's return sends shockwaves. He's older, wearier, but his aura is unmistakable. Niobe is stunned. The machines, sensing the awakening of the One, begin recalibrating. Sable, now threatened, declares Neo a virus to be eliminated. It begins rewriting reality within the Matrix at a terrifying scale, turning entire cities into weaponized code. Neo re-enters the Matrix with Kira and Rafa. They find a world darker and denser, filled with deceptive comm. Sable communicates directly with Neo, trying to persuade him that the illusion is better for both species. Neo rejects the offer, saying that true peace needs truth, not sedation. A new battle begins, not just of strength, but of minds and belief. Kira becomes a bridge between the new generation and the past. She deciphers how to reboot the balance, using code left by the Oracle. Trinity reappears, her essence carried. In the memories Neo kept alive, not fully real, but not illusion either. Her presence boosts Neo's resolve. Together, they challenge Sable's hold on the Matrix. The final showdown is a blend of philosophy and raw combat, bending the rules of the Matrix in ways never seen before. Neo unlocks a hidden protocol created by the Oracle, one that allows the system to reimagine itself through choice, not control. Sable resists until the last second, but ultimately, the protocol activates. The Matrix begins reshaping, no longer a prison, but a mirror of consciousness where illusion and truth can coexist if chosen. Neo disappears in the final blast of energy, his fate uncertain once more. Kira wakes up, tears in her eyes, knowing he gave humanity a second chance. Rafa broadcasts the truth to the world. Neo lived, fought, and saved them again. In the aftermath, humans and machines begin rethinking their existence. The Matrix is now open source, accessible, transparent, but still dangerous. Kira stands before a crowd of both humans and machines, carrying the new philosophy forward. A small boy asks her, "Will Neo come back again?" She smiles softly and says, "Only if we forget who we are." As the screen fades, a ripple passes through the Matrix, a small code glitch that resembles Neo's signature, leaving the door open for the future. But that ripple doesn't go unnoticed. Deep within a disconnected data vault, a small spark triggers another awakening, not of Neo, but of Trinity. Her essence, fragmented yet evolving, begins forming a new consciousness. As code weaves around her, the Matrix prepares itself for a new variable, a second anomaly, unpredictable and powerful. Meanwhile, Sable's last surviving protocol, hidden in the chaos, begins to regenerate itself in secret. This time, it's not driven by control, but curiosity, seeking to understand why humans choose freedom even when offered comfort. This change sets off a chain reaction in the machine world, dividing factions between logic and evolution. In the human city, Kira starts receiving dreams that aren't hers, scenes of flight, war, love, and sacrifice. She suspects they come from Trinity, or whatever she's becoming. These visions guide her toward an encrypted realm in the Matrix, one that even the machines cannot access, called the Core Light. With Rafe's help, Kira opens a passage into the Core Light, but it reacts violently to their presence. It's alive, growing, and unlike anything seen before. As they navigate its shifting landscape, they realize it's not just a realm. It's a rebirth chamber, preparing for something new. A blend of code and soul, possibly the next evolution of humanity. The story ends not with answers, but with emergence. Kira stands before a glowing portal where Neo once vanished. A voice echoes faintly, not Neo, not Trinity, but something in between. As she steps forward, the screen cuts to black and one line appears, "The choice is yours."